like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Welcome back to PCW Limelight, Episode 3. I'm Zach Primetime Reeb. We're right here at the Pizza Guys Arena in Yuba City, California. We're about to splash some paint on the walls. We got the soda machine in the building, the ladders. Where's the chairs? They're right over there. And speaking of right over there, let me introduce you to my broadcast colleague, Dr. Heywood.
That's right, the voice, the brains behind Limelight. We have got a fantastic show tonight. It's so great, I don't even mind being here with you.
You don't mind being here with me. We are just a couple weeks away. Beer Gardens, Off the Chain, October 16th. And right here in our opening contest, we are going to find out who will face Aleyah Sweets for the PCW Women's Championship, as we got my girl, the Blueprint, Jordan Blue, taking on...
You call her the pretty little psycho. I call her the First Lady of PCW, Kimberly Diemond.
Let's head down to ringside for the action.
Ladies and gentlemen,
why do you seem so scared? I'll have to explain with you.
we'll continue the time. It is one number contendership for the PCW Women's Championship. First,
Jordan Blue, Dr. Heywood. Winner goes to October 16th off the chain to face Aleyah Sweets to crown the first ever PCW Women's Championship.
Well, I tell you, there's been a lot of chaos between these three ladies. With what Aleyah Sweets pulled on the debut episode of Limelight, knocking out Jordan Blue in the middle of the ring. Now we've got Kimmy and Jordan in this #1 contenders match. I can't wait for Kimmy to win and face Aleyah in October.
You hear the audience firmly and very supportive behind Jordan Blue, who is a relative newcomer just in her first year of professional wrestling as she takes on the 12-year veteran, Kimberly Diemond. And the bell is sounded, and we are on our way to finding out who will head off the chain to face Aleyah Sweets.
It's for the #1 contenders.
Yes.
And I'm the PCW Women's Champion.
Not
There's no way for this match, so I'm just
She's
gonna-
right. She's the PCW Women's Champion. She has the belt. Possession's 9/10 of the law.
9/10 of the law, self-proclaimed. Jordan says we're here for a show. We're here for a professional wrestling contest.
I'll put on a show.
Kimmy's going to put on the show. We are in agreement as the contest starts underway, Dr. Heywood.
And Kimmy's treating Jordan just like she deserves. A bad little girl.
Sweet cheeks. Now where's my shiny?
Slapped her right on the self-proclaimed sweet cheeks. Jordan Blue, Kimberly Diemond. Let's get this #1 contendership underway. I'm very interested to see who's heading to off the chain.
She said I'm scared. You are scared.
Little backstory on Kimberly Diemond. Started at 17 years of age at the PCW work farm, now the PrimeTime University. Jordan Blue trained right here at East Bay Pro Wrestling. Blue starting with some steam, clothesline and a back elbow, working over your favorite, Kimberly Diemond.
Well, there's a reason Kimberly Diemond is my favorite. And as you said, Jordan Blue is relatively inexperienced and a relative newcomer. In my opinion, she's just a thirst trap for the Simps on her Instagram page.
Oh, Dr. Heywood, Instagram page, followers, and there is a little bit of Bronco busting riding, and that's why she gets all the followers. That's why her Facebook page is blowing up, and a 2 count for Jordan Blue.
And that's why Kimberly Diemond is the first lady of professional championship wrestling.
Jordan Blue looking very good in the green and the blue outfit as Kimberly Diemond starts to back her into the corner. Dr. Heywood, she bends the rules, but she knows how to get away with it.
She's highly intelligent, and you would do her a great injustice if you didn't respect her mental capacity.
Kimberly always finding the camera as she rakes the eyes and that's a very tough situation to be in, getting your face rubbed across those cable ropes, as Kimberly starting to put a hard shoulder into the midriff of Miss Blue.
Well, maybe she's just trying to put a dent in Jordan's Instagram followers.
Hard buckle. Sometimes I don't understand what you're saying, and I don't know why you say it, but Kimberly Diemond in firm control and a rake of the back. The audience firmly getting behind Jordan Blue. What do you think of that, Mr. Heywood?
Well, I think they're going to fall for a pretty face, but let me tell you, all pretty women are crazy. I prefer the ones who don't hide it.
Well, this pretty woman is starting to heat up like Julia Roberts on Richard Gere, as Jordan Blue now starting to bring those big forearm fists and elbows into the face, and it looks like the pretty little Diamond is in a vulnerable situation. Miss Kimmy picks up some steam and bulldogs that pretty little face into the ground, as you would say.
And she's going to look like a bulldog after that face smash.
And just a 2. Just a 2 for Blue. Kimmy starting to lose a little bit of her concentration and cool. She needs to focus right here.
Wait a minute.
Stakes.
Who?
Wait a second.
Is that?
That's Aleyah. That's Aleyah Sweets.
What's that Punky Brewster wannabe doing in this match?
Sweets!
Just like she did to Jordan Blue at the debut episode of Limelight.
There's a different look on the face of Aleyah Sweets. Aleyah Sweets, and it looks like Kimberly Diemond has been disqualified. Jordan Blue.
Well, I think we should wait for the official from Jimmy first.
This is wait a second.
Aleyah Sweets screwed it up for her friend yet again. She handed Kimberly Diemond the #1 contendership.
I don't think she handed Kimberly Diemond anything. I think she wants to prove to Kimberly Diemond that she is the #1 female in Pro Championship Wrestling. And on October 16th, we are going to find out the answer to that question. But to be honest with you, as the founder of Pro Championship Wrestling, Jordan, this isn't fair to Jordan Blue. There goes Kimberly. You know what? I've been here in PCW for 22 years and the women's division is starting to heat up. We have to find out. The question has to be answered. Who is the PCW Women's Champion? Aleyah Sweets has just stolen back the PCW Women's Championship, Dr. Heywood.
Well, and now she's down 2 friends. She's out Kimberly Diemond. She's out Jordan Blue. I mean, she really needs to think about getting into the ring with these 2 women. I think that kid needs to go back to junior high because she's screwing everything up.
Exclusive right here on PCW Limelight. Everybody knows I'm the founder. Everybody knows that I'm the guy in charge of what goes on at Pro Championship Wrestling. That's no secret. So right here, Dr. Heywood, how about this? How about on October 16th at the Beer Gardens, Aleyah Sweets, Jordan Blue, and Kimberly Diemond in a 3-way dance to crown the first ever PCW Women's Champion. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think it's fair to my girl Kimberly Diemond, but it's going to be a great treat for all the fans at Gridley.
It's going to be a great treat, and what's also going to be a great treat is next up, right here at Limelight. We're going to find out if Fabricio Fabuloso and Marco Mania, the team of money, power,
and respect, take on Mike Schuppe and his so-called secret best friend, but we all know he's full of crap because Mike Schuppe doesn't have any friends.
What time? It's showtime.
Financial districts, money, weighing at combined weight of 500 pounds.
Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much for attending here this beautiful night. Pro Championship Wrestling. Limelight, there we go. Limelight, baby. Hosted by Protective Square Garden. Please, hands over, round of applause. Come on. I'm serious. Come on. I'm serious. Seriously. You. I thought this would be a great opportunity to update everybody here. Not just you, Marquito, but everyone here in attendance and everyone watching at home. An update, not about money, power, respect, not about Fabuloso Fabricio, but about the man behind the tights. I'm talking about Fabricio Javier Parada. It's come to my attention, Marco. In life, when you wake up, you either have a choice or you have a chance. And Fabricio Javier Parada has made a choice. October 18th, Marco, at Off the Chain. Marco, I won't be there to help you win the PCW Tag Team titles, Marco. Fabricio has made a choice to go to El Salvador. Marco is my abuela, Marco.
Where can you go right now?
It's my grandma, Marquito. Marco.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Marco, she's not doing too well. And I'm not sure how much time I have left, Marco. So I need to make a choice. I need to go to El Salvador and take care of my abuelita, my grandma. The same same one who takes care of my mother, and the same one who took care of me. So I'm gonna go see her. I'm gonna go take care of her, Michael. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry. Come on, guys. Michael, I wanted to tell you this in person, Michael. I don't want to text that to you. I don't want to give you a phone call. I want to tell everybody here tonight at PCW, Marquito, even Max. I want to tell everyone, because everything we've been doing, Marco, for the past month means everything to me. Winning championship titles, making this amazing gear, Marco, it means everything, Marco. And I don't want to just leave you hanging. And I'm not going to leave you hanging. Because I found someone that will match your sexy time with a little showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mike Showtime Schuppe.
Yeah, man. I know y'all have been gunning at me. You even said you're gonna take me out. Next time you saw me. But you're lucky, because Mike Schuppe is a forgiving guy. Maybe forgiving you a fault. And I respect you. I respect the decision. Respect the decision that you will put your passion, your love, and a title opportunity on pause for family. I respect that, and I respect that you think enough of me to take your spot and team with Marco here, who I also have a great deal of respect, even though the guy doesn't know how to shake a hand once or twice.
That was just one time.
One time. But the fact is, boys, I already have a tag team partner.
Yeah!
I already have a best friend.
Yeah!
Where's he at?
Exactly. Where's he at? Where's he at? Everyone wants to know where my best friend's at.
Yeah,
Where's he at?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Well, I got some news for you. My best friend is here tonight. So without further ado, let me introduce you guys. Let me introduce Chupacabra, my best friend, my tag team partner.
That big guy is gone. Never gonna see him again. These idiots. It's all the big man in PCW, baby.
As great of a song as it is, can you cut our music, please? We have business to attend to. Thank you.
You're not cool!
I'm so cool. But here's the thing, what's not cool is you taking up our pro wrestling show with your dramatics, Fab. With your nonsense about your abuelita. Isn't that right, Christian?
Hey, that's a fake.
You know, the people are here to see some wrestling, not listen about your imaginary friends and your imaginary respect or even Fab's abuelita. By the way, tell her I said hi before she takes her one-way trip downstairs, baby. That there are no champions and no challengers for the PCW tag team titles, and that just doesn't sit right with me. As a matter of fact, the most wanted, we just just won our tag team match tonight, so as far as I'm concerned, we are the champions, we are the contenders.
It's not 2017, Marco.
Okay. You know what? You don't think that we deserve the shot? That's fine. I don't care what you think. But here's what I'll do. To teach each and every one of you losers, especially you, to teach each and every one of you a lesson, how about we give you guys a match right now? For Most Wanted versus whatever this dysfunctional group is.
It's ready! Showtime! Respect!
He said it!
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach PrimeTime Reeb with Dr. Heywood. And here we go. 6-man tag. Money, Showtime, and Respect versus the Most Wanted.
Well, I can't believe Fabrizio would give up such a lucrative career for his abuelita. I've lost a lot of respect for Money, Showtime, Respect.
His name is Fabrizio, and he starts out putting Christian Sky on the floor in a big back elbow as Money Power and Showtime, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker sends Sky writhing in pain.
Well, I tell you, he's going to have to keep on Sky because if they get the tag to Bad News Blakesley, he's going to eat Money, Showtime, and Respect for a snack.
Here comes the greatest team, double team efforts, drop Sky on his face with a very inventive offensive maneuver. Marco Mania now in, and it's a damn shame that Money, Power, and Respect will not be hard slam challenging for the championships at Off the Chain.
Well, I would have said that a week ago, but like I said, I've lost all respect for these guys.
I hate to cut you off. It's sexy time!
If you think that's sexy, I know a big guy out behind the bathroom that would like to talk to you.
Must-see E.T. coming in. The larger Marco Mania in control of former PCW champion and Inter-California champion and leader of Most Wanted, Christian Sky. And in comes another former Inter-California champion, Showtime Schuppe, and the team that will be taking on, vying for the tag team championship with a beautiful tag team suplex. Schuppe with an arrogant cover.
Well, Schuppe is full of arrogance, please.
Mike Showtime Schuppe. Christian Sky hard European uppercut, sending Sky back into no man's land, the corner where he doesn't want to be. Schuppe pandering to the audience. Hard knife edge chop.
Schuppe panders more than any politician I've ever seen. He should really keep his mind on the game.
And here comes Fabrizio Fabuloso, and he's going to show a little double team effort here with Showtime on the shoulders. Oh, Christian Sky, very crafty. A very crafty veteran here in Pro Championship Wrestling. Also one of your favorites, Dr. Heywood.
Absolutely, and he took advantage of the lack of experience that Schuppe has working with MPR.
In comes Must-See E.T. backing the bigger Fabrizio back into the corner. Christian Sky knows that that's exactly where he needs to keep the opposition to get control of the much larger team and secure this victory.
Well, and Evan Thomas, in his last match, showed how much he adds to Most Wanted.
With a hard forearm shiver to the lower back of Fabrizio Fabuloso. Must-See E.T., another hard lick across the face. Fabrizio starting to fight back. Build some momentum. Hard shot. 2 hard shots to the face. Has Must-See E.T. reeling with the back slap. Fabuloso starting to pick up some steam. E.T. counters, back in control. Get that man back into the corner. Smart move by Most Wanted.
I tell you, if I hear about Fabrizio's abuelita one more time, I'm going to put her in the ground myself.
It's Fabrizio. You've said his name wrong 3 times right now. Keep him away from the big man. Hard knock into the big man's back elbow. The 6'10", 500-pound Bad News Blakesley looming in the corner of the Most Wanted. In comes Christian Sky. A little double team work from him and Must-See E.T. Hard back elbow. Sky with a senton. Sky with the cover.
Fab just does not have his mind on this match. He's too busy worrying about his poor old grandma.
See, these are things that Christian Sky does. He takes advantage. He takes the referee's count to 5. He knows how to abuse the rules, manipulate them to that 5 count to keep his opponents reeling and in the position. Christian working on the big Fabricio, keeping the big man away from his corner. Sky with that hard knee to Fabricio. I felt that knee. I know exactly what it has. Sky builds momentum and a hard spinning forearm.
Well, hopefully that knee knocks some sense into Fab's head.
Christian's going to have to hook a leg. He's going to have to keep those shoulders down. He's giving up another Christian Sky in size here. Fab's about 260. Sky weighing in at about 185.
It's not about the size of the dog of the fight. It's the size of the brains in the dog's head.
Christian Sky, a very volatile... and this is exactly where the power comes in handy.
And
Sky clever.
Brains.
And another knee from Christian Sky. One of the most clever individuals in pro championship wrestling. I've watched this kid from the start. He's definitely missed the elbow. Champion and Fabricio on his way back, and that might be the separation that he needs to get to his corner.
But Christian Sky has bad news. Blakesley in his corner. If he makes the tag to him, it's all over.
We've still yet to see the big man in this contest. Sky starting to feel a little bit right now from that Insecurity, from the 260-pound Fab, makes the tag in. It's Schuppe. It's must-see. Hard clothesline from ShowTime. A back elbow from ShowTime, and he's got must-see ET reeling.
It's amazing that must-see could fit in there with Schuppe's ego.
Sky takes a hard way out the ring. Must see ET. He's gonna go too. No. He goes too. Oh no. Turn around, ShowTime. There's a monster looming.
Blakesley's about to have a Schuppe snack.
Oh God, hard knee. Must see ET, Christian, Fab, Marco Mania fighting on the outside. ShowTime has nothing but 500 pounds of brutality, and he's picked up. No, this is the first time we've seen bad news reeling. That didn't end well.
Not for Mike Schuppe, not at all.
ShowTime Schuppe in a bad position now. The Goliath scoops him up like a sack of potatoes and slams Schuppe to the canvas. Fee, fi, fo, fum! 500 pounds! It's epidemic! Ladies and gentlemen, the monster, the enforcer, the man on the outside, and you called that, Dr. Heywood.
I absolutely did. Corey Blakesley is the force to be reckoned with in PCW.
So what it appears is that the most wanted have secured 2 victories in back-to-back episodes of PCW Limelight. I hate to say it, but I think that makes them the #1 contenders.
It absolutely does, and those beautiful tag belts should be placed around their waist.
The question is, October 16th at Off the Chain, who are going to battle for those beautiful tag team championships? I hate to say it, must see Christian and the Behemoth.
Well, those plebeians are going to have to buy their tickets to find out.
Fab asking for the microphone.
You're like a bad breakup that won't let it die.
You don't let him talk that often, but
Are we going to see this, Dr. Heywood? His Mike Showtime Schuppe and Marco Mania versus the Most Wanted?
Shut your mouth along with these two C-Force rejects.
It's happening!
Oh my God. It's going to be Mike Schuppe, Marco Mania. Those two idiots are going to get destroyed.
Most Wanted, Money, Showtime, Respect. Off the chain, the biggest show in PCW history. And we are going to crown brand new PCW Tag Team Champions. Now go ahead and shake, shake, shake your booty.
Please don't.
That's what I'm talking about. You could be looking.
Magic Mike.
I think you're looking at the next PCW Tag Team Champions.
I hope not.
Oh, what can happen next at PCW Limelight?
Showtime. We're gonna do it.
Dr. Heywood, what's happening right here on Pro Championship Wrestling Limelight?
It's chaos, I tell you. Money, Showtime, and respect. Don't make me puke. I'm going to cancel my subscription to Showtime and get HBO from now on.
I gotta put my glasses on because things are getting pretty bright right here at the Pizza Guys Arena. So wait a minute. You're telling me it was Showtime and his best friend versus Money, Power, and Respect. All of a sudden a 6-man tag, and now it's gonna be Christian Sky, Must See ET, the 6'10", 500-pound Bad News Blakesley, the Most Wanted, versus Showtime Schuppe and Marco Mania?
I told you, Zach, Most Wanted's gonna wear those beautiful new tag belts around their waist, and it's coming soon.
I can't wait for Off the Chain. October 16th, Beer Gardens, Butte County Fairgrounds in Gridley, California. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the main event here on episode 3. We already know the heat, the rivalry between Wrestling Personified, Rik Luxury, and PCW self-proclaimed Last King, the California champion, Manny Roa. We know that it's going to be an I Quit match on October 16th at Off the Chain, but hold on.
But before Manny puts old Yeller down at Off the Chain, he's got another dog to deal with in the Mexican werewolf, Chupacabra.
We don't know what's gonna happen. Is it gonna be Chupacabra versus Wrestling Personified, or can Manny Roa take down the Mexican werewolf and head on to become the last king of PCW?
Hail to the king, baby.
For one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee in charge of this contest, Jimmy Mack. Introducing the challenger. From the Mexican Badlands, weighing 3 3/4 goats, he is the Mexican werewolf.
You tried, Rik. You really tried. You're old. He's a fucking NorCal legend, Manny. But I'm here, still, your inner California champion. The last king of professional wrestling! You're outdated. He's a fucking NorCal legend, Manny. You're old. Rik, you said it that night.
But you better pray. You better go to church.
It's gonna be an I Quit match.
You better count beads and light candles and say your confessions.
You're old. He's a fucking NorCal legend, Manny. Let a legend sail off in the sunset, man. That's a future NorCal Hall of Famer right there. Me and you, we came up because of that guy. This is in 2005. Your knees are shot. You wanna break my fucking leg? I'm gonna break yours!
Don't do it, man!
You're outdated. You got your belt, man. You got your moment, you got your thing, you got your shine, you beat Peter Murray. You're doing big things, bro. Your time's over, Rik! He's a fucking NorCal legend, Manny. Rik, you're past your prime. I am not only gonna make you quit,
I think you're forgetting something.
I'm gonna cripple you, and I'm gonna end your career
You're gonna pay the piper.
in front of all your family.
And I'm gonna beat your holy ass all over this goddamn building.
Wow. You just wait, brother. What goes around comes around. It ain't gonna end like that, my man.
From Worldville, California, weighing in at 200.
It starts tonight, Rik. I'm gonna take out your boy Chupacabra, and then the 16th, I'll catch you.
California champion, the last king of professional wrestling, Manny Roa.
Shoot. Get in that corner. Come on, get in this corner.
So what do you call? Call animal control.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Stay.
Pee on him. Pee on him.
What are we doing here? Schuppe. Back. Thank you.
Let's check him. Let's check him.
Come on. Use the belt. Ah, no, come on. Bad Schuppe. Bad Schuppe. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with your main event
No,
of
come
PCW
on,
Limelight. Dr. Heywood has been a very interesting one. Mexican Werewolf Chupacabra returning to PCW to take on the last king, Manny Roa.
Well, it's only going to get more interesting with this maniac in the ring. I mean, for God's sakes, the man thinks he's a dog. There was a time when we would put people like that in an actual cage in an asylum and get them help. I don't understand why you guys insist on placating this man's deranged fantasies.
Jimmy holding up the championship. The audience is ready for their main event. You say a dog, the actual definition would be a mythical creature.
Actually, the actual definition would be a lycanthrope, but he's not one of those, and you wouldn't know that word because you don't read as much as me.
I read the same definitions as you do. The bell is underway, and here we go. Manny Roa, with a victory over Keita Murray on the first episode of Limelight, looks to take down another returning and former PCW Inter-California champion.
Well, I wish Chupacabra would have stayed gone. Manny Roa, he's a student of the game, not some crazed maniac. He watches tapes. He watches the legends. He knows more about wrestling than you've probably forgotten.
Psychological warfare is something that Manny is just getting started on in his professional wrestling career. And right now, look at him. He takes on the psychological master, El Chupacabra.
I don't know if you can call a man who thinks he's a dog a psychological master.
A lycanthrope.
Lycanthrope.
Lycanthrope. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The champ, the former champ, now the challenger, getting ready for your main event. Manny corners him down, collar and elbow tie-up. Schuppe underneath with a hammerlock, cinches it in, reaches around. Manny showing some resistance. Arm wringer to the wrist lock, Lucha's side. Chupacabra well versed in many forms of professional wrestling. Now back to the proper American style, and Chupacabra settles in with a side headlock.
The proper American style, Zach. I would have think you were more woke than saying something like that.
Woke off the turnbuckle. Oh, Manny Roa with a hard shoulder tackle with the momentum offensively coming from Schuppe. Schuppe shakes that one off.
He's got fleas.
The audience rallying behind Chupacabra as he reaches out for a test of strength, and Manny Roa obliges. Schuppe back through.
Fighting him! Come on!
Hey, according to you, we have a 5 count. Chupacabra is just enforcing that rule by the referee, Jimmy Mack.
Jimmy Mack needs to be enforcing the rule. They need to give Manny a rabies shot now.
A whammy shot?
A rabies shot.
A rabies shot.
And now look, he's assaulting the referee.
Assaulting the referee, Jimmy Mack, senior official. Maybe he's just transitioning the fleas and spreading the wealth right here at Pacheco Square Gardens. Welcome back, Chupacabra.
Now Jimmy Mack's gonna have to take another flea dip.
He might have to take a flea dip, but this is definitely one of the strangest matches that Jimmy Mack has ever had to ref in his professional wrestling experience.
I can't control a wild animal, man.
Manny falling into the psychological traps, gets set to tie up again, collar and elbow. Schuppe back on that arm. That's been the focus of the match since the start. Schuppe works on the other arm. Manny snatches the side headlock. This is what Manny's going to have to do. He's going to have to ground Chupacabra, not let him pick up any high speed off the rope. Another hard tackle by Manny Roa.
I think Manny needs to take Chuppe's nose and rub it in the mess he made.
Manny scooping up, looking for that double underhook. Schuppe, well versed, counters underneath, ducks the line. Chupacabra, there it is from the wheelbarrow. Reverse arm drag. He's got Manny Roa moving. Up there, victory roll. Arm drag with the leg, very creative from the Mexican Werewolf as he sends the champion reeling back to his corner. Hard forearm shot. It looks like the Mexican Werewolf hasn't skipped a beat in Pro Championship Wrestling. Hard boot. Pulled down. I've seen this before.
Oh my God.
The shocker. Too bad you weren't in the ring, Dr. Heywood.
Manny should not be forced to be wrestling this animal.
Oh, no, don't you do it.
I He should be disqualified for assaulting or fined for assaulting a PCW official.
Unsanitary. Dr. Heywood's right over here. You should have wiped it on him.
Jimmy Mack should not be putting up with this kind of abuse. I don't care how bad of a referee he is.
Jimmy Mack looking to the back area for some Lysol wipes. KFC wet naps. Manny Roa steps back in the ring. A very awkward start to your main event for the PCW Inter-California Championship. The big question is, who will go to October 16th at Off the Chain to wrestle Wrestling Personified Rik Luxury in an I Quit match? And Dr. Heywood, if the Mexican Werewolf wins, will it even be an I Quit match at Off the Chain?
Well, I can't tell you, I can't predict the future, but I guarantee that it's going to be a disgusting match if Chupacabra's involved.
Mexican Manny was just called a puto by the Mexican Werewolf. Manny with a hard kick to the stomach. He needs to really take control of this match if he plans to make it to October 16th. And that's exactly what it's going to take, though. Nobody home after the hard buckle. Chupy, backsplash, picking up some momentum. Chupacabra now has Manny wheeling off his feet. Oh, somersault into the corner. The champion is reeling. And
This is ridiculous. Come on now. We're urinating on people in the ring.
Shockers, urination, bodies thrown into bodies. The champion had to powder to the floor and get some time on the outside to recoup.
Anyone else pulls that kind of thing, they've got a restraining order on them, but everyone cheers Chupacabra.
Chupacabra, been wrestling for almost 19 to 20 years, a very lucrative professional wrestling career. Chupacabra over the top. Manny blocks a punch and a hard forearm. This is what Manny has to do. He has to be physical. He has to brawl. He has to use power. Big stalling suplex. And now the Mexican Werewolf is right where the champ wants him.
Finally, Manny's muzzled that mutt.
We talk about it many times, Dr. Heywood. You're going to have to hook a leg. You might not have to hook a leg on a young man. Manny now takes his t-shirt off, and he looks like he's getting serious for business, but you got to hook that leg, and you got to put the leverage on the shoulders if you're going to beat someone like the Mexican Werewolf. That'll work. Simple and direct. Chupy still with some fight left in him.
But I think Manny's going to start enforcing some leash laws.
Might force some leash laws. You know, Dr. Heywood, when I think about things like this, Roa now in breaking the rules in the corner, of course, if you look at this situation, what do you think of such a young competitor like Manny Roa, who has been able to defend his championship against guys that have been around the business for such a long time? He's had quite some success.
Well, this is why he calls himself the last king of wrestling. It's not the age. He's studied. He's practiced. This man is a student of the game.
He's a student of the game, and when he keeps it simple, when he keeps his force on his opponent, when he keeps his weight on his opponent, he may not be the most flashy, exciting guy in professional wrestling, but he's very effective.
You do not need flash. It can only get in the way. Round your opponent down. Beat him. Just like that.
And Crafty with a hair pull, slamming the Mexican Werewolf down to the canvas. The audience showing their appreciation for Manny's bending of the rules. Referee Jimmy Mack enforcing it. Ladies and gentlemen, the PCW Inter-California Championship is on the line in our main event here at Limelight to see who faces Wrestling Personified at Off the Chain.
And it's such a prestigious belt to hold. Someone like Chupacabra doesn't deserve it. It belongs around Manny's waist.
Hard slam from the champion to the challenger. Yes, it is such a prestigious championship. From the likes of Chupacabra, Brian Cage, War Pig Jody Christopherson, Wrestling Personified Rik Luxury. There's been many that have held this championship before and after. And it is one of the most prestigious championships in Northern California as Manny Roa starts to beat some prestige out of the former champion.
And maybe some sense and respect. Maybe Chupacabra will remember he's a man and go home.
Manny putting that weight deep on that cable rope, wearing down the throat and larynx area of the Mexican werewolf. You can't bite if you can't breathe.
No, you cannot. And Chupacabra's been doing some biting, been doing some scratching. He's a very bad dog.
Manny doesn't need the audience's approval as they start to get behind Chupacabra to build some steam back up into this contest. Manny just needs to keep this pace up. A rake of the chest, a rake of the back. Chupacabra and Manny. What? Counters the tilt-a-whirl to the side Russian leg sweep. The champ down with a senton. Deep cover. Jimmy down. Oh! Close to fall, near fall. First near fall of the contest. Chupacabra just a split second away from becoming a two-time Inter-California champion.
In a split second's all the king needed.
And that's all he needed. Chupi starting to find his groove, filled his momentum. Just when you think he's about to come back, Manny Roa just is one move away from getting this match right where he wants it, back at that slow, methodical pace.
He's like a chess player, and this is human chess. Manny's gonna have Chupacabra in check the whole match.
Even though not a hook of the leg, Manny enforcing all 240 pounds down onto the challenger. Chupi, after that German suplex, is not in a position to throw any offensive maneuvers to get back in this match. If Manny keeps him where he wants him, this contest could be over. You let the Mexican werewolf back to his feet, and this is exactly what's going to happen. Chupacabra digging deep. Manny Roa, the champion, down. Jimmy enforcing his count up to 10. The audience starting to dig deep. Dr. Heywood, it feels like a championship match.
Well, it is a championship match, and like I said last week, nothing gets me harder.
But, excuse? Chop by Chupacabra. I believe I heard you right, but I think I'm going to ignore what you said as Chupi starts to build steam, lathering chops and building welts on the champion. Dr. Heywood, harder than a rock in his seat off the reversal, and both men down. Chupi starting to build some momentum with that heel kick. Double drop, seated drop kick to the corner. The champion down. The champion on Dream Street. Chupi builds momentum. Tilt-a-whirl. No. Tornado DDT. Excuse me.
And Chupi with his own lazy cover on Manny. Manny will take whatever Chupi can dish out.
Wasted cover, but the shoulder is up. This is actually a this contest is starting to build some momentum, which favors the former champion. Chupi now starts to build momentum with hard. Wait a second.
Don't discount the power of Manny Roa. He just threw that dog all the way across the ring.
He may be young, but he's the champion. He calls himself the last king. The audience starting to get behind. Can the Mexican werewolf dig deep? The audience alive. They're well. Championship match. Manny drapes the arm. Not going to get him that way, Dr. Heywood.
These plebeians need to bow before their king, not root for this dime store dog.
Oh, man, if you only knew what the Mexican werewolf has done in his career here in your early career here in professional wrestling.
I'm sure his accolades are as long as your DUI list, but come on now, Zach.
Hard stiff elbow. Another stiff one. The only way Dr. Heywood likes it, as we're starting to pick up steam and momentum. There it is. Flying head scissor off the middle rope. And once again, the champion is reeling. Another one. There's the hook. This could be it. Right here.
But Manny lives to survive another day.
He doesn't just live to survive another day. We are in the championship minutes of this PCW Inter-California Championship match. Chupacabra, Manny Roa, who's going to head to Off the Chain on October 16th at the Beer Gardens. Schuppe with a hard back elbow. Manny.
Jimmy Mack should have gotten out of the way. He should be aware at all times of where both competitors are.
Manny Roa just pulled something out of that turnbuckle. What appears to be no, those are brass knuckles.
Oh, no, you're seeing things,
Those are
Zach.
brass knuckles.
You are seeing things.
Oh, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, October 16th at Off the Chain. And look at, I hate to say it.
He's tucking in his shirt. His shirt came untucked, and Manny's a nice kind of guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Manny Roa, Rik Luxury, Off the Chain in an I Quit match. And it's, what?
I don't believe it.
Manny can't believe it. I can't believe it. He is not a human. He is a lycanthrope. Lycanthrope.
You uneducated fool.
Manny Roa.
I cannot believe this.
Manny Roa, what do you got to do? What do you got to do to put away the former champion? He's done everything. He's got nothing left in the arsenal. We're digging deep. Here it is. Is it going to be Schuppe? Is it going to be Manny to face Rik Luxury at Off the Chain? We're about to find out.
Boy, I thought that puppy had a hard head, but it's really hard if he could kick out after that.
I can't believe Chupacabra kicked out Manny Roa over there. Just, Jimmy Mack, what are you doing? What are you doing? Giving it to the referee. And here he goes, a handful of hair. Manny Roa. Chupacabra, not much left in it. There it is.
Game over.
Schuppe over the top. Kick to the midsection. Wait. Fast roll up. Oh!
I cannot believe it.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Two-time PCW. Make the announcement. The Mexican Werewolf Chupacabra is the two-time PCW Inter-California champion.
I can't believe it. Manny Roa had him pinned. Jimmy Mack was slow on the count.
There it is, Dr. Heywood. The complexion of October 16th is changed as we're going to see Chupacabra versus Rik Luxury for the Inter-California Championship.
Oh, wait. Manny's got something to say to Jimmy Mack.
Is he telling Jimmy Mack that he hit Chupacabra with...
I think quite the opposite. I think Chupacabra may have used something.
Oh, no. Come on, Schuppe, don't.
He said you hit him with brass knucks, man. Come on. Prove it to me. Check this out. Let's prove it. Come on.
If he doesn't have anything to hide... Oh, he found something in there.
Get out of there, Schuppe. Take a walk, Schuppe.
I don't think it's his red lipstick. Oh, who had the brass knuckles?
Come on, man. Schuppe, come here.
Not again.
Come here. Why do you have brass knucks, man?
I told you, the man's insane. He's a menace.
No.
Jimmy Mack has reversed the decision, and the belt still home with the last king, Manny Roa.
You know, I don't like him. I don't like what he does. But Manny Roa definitely covered his tracks in his very... Wait a second.
What's he doing here?
He's not going to make it. Yeah, you just ran into none other than your opponent on October 16th.
He shouldn't be out without his walker.
And Rik Luxury starts in, and he's waited a long time to get a hold of the man and put him in a walking boot. the man that put him on crutches. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening October 16th, and the coach, Rik, throws him in the ring. Dr. Heywood, I don't think it looks too good for your boy Manny.
Rik Luxury needs to save it for October 18th and Off the Chain.
Oh. And ladies and gentlemen, how about some sliced bread for Manny's troubles? Oh, here comes Wrestling Personified. Ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, you want to talk a big game, Manny Roa? Come on, get to your feet, King. Come on, get to your feet, King. Get to your feet. We're okay. Hey, come on, man. Come on, get to your feet, King. Oh, we're good. Old dogs do have new tricks.
Luxury tax. It's been signed, sealed. Oh, he says, come on. Yeah, hand it over. If you're not going to get your championship, you might as well get a dose of revenge. The audience wants it, Heywood.
Well, where's Jimmy Mack stopping this? He's allowing these two to beat on Manny Roa after the match, after the bells rung.
The contest is over, and it's Knuckle. So Manny escapes. He lives to fight another day. He lives to fight another day. Ladies and gentlemen, PCW Limelight, Manny Roa still the champion. Manny Roa, Rik Luxury. Let's hear what Rik has to say.
Hey, Manny! There ain't gonna be no room for you to put brass knuckles down someone's trunks October 16th, because technically there ain't no rules. One man has to say, I quit. And that man, when you wake up and you look in that mirror, that's the man you're gonna be staring at. When you sit there and you sit down and you eat at a restaurant and you look into the shine of that silverware, that's the man you'll be staring at. When you go home and realize what just happened to you and you flip through YouTube and you see yourself, that's the man, Manny Roa, who will be saying, I quit, October 16th, when PCW hits the beer gardens at Gridley, because that pretty green belt belongs around my dad bod waist. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for El Chupacabra.
Another episode down the drain. It's a sad, sad shame what happened to Schuppe. He should be the champion, but Dr. Heywood, we now know it's wrestling personified. The Last King, Manny Roa, Rik Luxury, in an I Quit match for the PCW Inter-California Championship.
And no rules, and you gotta think that's gotta favor Manny Roa.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for
We'll see you next week, Saturday, right here at PCW Limelight. Dr. Heywood, it's been my pleasure, and you know what time it is.
On October 16th, when PCW is off the chain.
So there it is, Dr. Heywood. Last King, wrestling personified, I Quit match. Technically, the Mexican Werewolf is the PCW Inter-California.
Technically, no, technically about it. Manny Roa is still the Last King, still the champion. Oh, don't fall for the fake news of the corporate media. It's a bunch of garbage.
Boom, let me put you away right there for a second, because next week, episode 4, right here at PCW Limelight, we got
my hero, Dylan Cruz,
downtown versus Mr. Opportunity, Robert Taylor, from what happened at episode 2 at the Downtown Lounge. Oh, JMM is in the building as he takes on PCW newcomer from the Nightmare Factory with Cody Rhodes, Ishmael Vaughn.
But then You get to face Bradley Rotten and Propane at a contract signing.
Well, there's no facing going on at a contract signing because the contest isn't going to happen.
But you're going to be looking across the table at someone who's a lot smarter than you. It's a mental battle, and you're going to lose, Zach.
Gotta love the guy that stands next to me every week here. Thank God next week I'll be in the ring signing a contract and not having to deal with Dr. Heywood. How'd you blow me? Oh, hey, everybody. This is PCW Limelight. You know what time it is? It's prime time.
Dr. Heywood reminding you, take it easy, and if it's easy, take it.